Well, tonight it's going to be exciting. Like everybody in the country, we're excited to get started, and it's a little bit different because the rules are set now where we can have some team practices beginning September 15th. So the excitement is still there tonight, but it's a little bit different. There was some nervousness in years past when you start on the first Friday night. That nervousness is kind of gone. But what we'll do tonight is kind of basically doing some of the same things we've done as far as our breakdown drills have been, but what we're going to add to that a lot is the full court. We haven't done a lot of transition work to this point. Maybe it's been one transition or two transitions, but we'll get into it a little bit more and get up and down the floor without the stoppage, which allows them to play through some mistakes and some fatigue and some of those types of things. So that's going to be really important for us tonight. And as we carry that on through the next few weeks. But we'll also start to incorporate some of the other things offensively and defensively that we haven't done to this point. Pretty much everything's been a baseline kind of thing, putting in our baseline defense and kind of the motion offense that we run, some of those things. But we'll get into more plays and different types of defenses and those kind of things in the next couple of weeks. Right. Well, it's been really good to watch some of our older guys take more of a leadership role than they did last year. Last year it was new for everybody, so they were kind of feeling their way through the new staff and the new system and some of those types of things. But Joel Narberg has come back as a senior in the best shape that we've seen him in, and last year he had an ankle injury early on which set him back, but he's been in great shape and doing a great job playing and leading, mostly leading by example. Liam McInerney has continued to do a great job leading by example. There's not a guy who tries to do it the way we ask them to do it more than Liam. He does a great job with that. J.R. Weston has come back in very good shape this year. Last year he was probably not in as good a shape and battled through some injuries. And fortunately for J.R. right now, he has not had the injury bug hit him, and so he's playing better and more confidently. And of course, Adam Pegg has played really well for us, and he understands the system better and what we want out of our post players, and he's come back ready to play. He's in game shape and game form already. It's really good for us to be able to have those guys come in the summer and get a feel for things, not just on the basketball court, but Stetson, DeLand, those types of things where they're comfortable. So that was a huge help. And then they've come in the fall and done a great job of just adjusting. And it doesn't matter what level player you are or wherever you go, there's an adjustment. There's a learning curve when you come from high school to college, and that's definitely true for our guys. But they've adjusted really well. Logan Irwin has done a phenomenal job. He's learning he's in a tough spot to be a freshman and expecting to lead a team as a point guard. He's done a really good job of that. He's always going to be a guy who leads more by example, but he's learning to be more vocal. Tanner Plemons is a shooting guard, has done a really good job coming in. It's definitely a learning curve for him, but he's picked up on some things and it's been really good. It's good to watch his transition. Leke Solanke has come in, done a great job for us. His energy, his enthusiasm. He's a little bit more raw as a player, so he's learning to refine those skills a little bit, and he's done a good job. And Brian Pegg's done an outstanding job, done a really good job. He's a very versatile player, and I think he's been well prepared to come in and play pretty early as a college player. We've had a year underneath our belt to be comfortable with each other, to know each other better as people, to know each other better as far as our skills are on the floor, those kinds of things, and to know the system. So that part's been really good, but it's been really fun to watch our guys come in this year with a great understanding of what's expected of them on the floor, off the floor. We had a great job, did a great job last year in the classroom, had over a 3.0 GPA as a team, which was the most important thing for us, is to have good people, good students, those kinds of things, and they adjusted well there, and they're continuing that now. But just to see their comfort level with the system, with the types of practices that we run, the pace of the practices, those kinds of things, they've jumped right in and done a great job. And they've led our freshmen. They've helped our freshmen understand the pace and how we want to go and practice. So that part's been really good to see them. At this point last year, those guys were learning. It was completely new to them. We struggled through the early part of practices and workouts, and it's been really refreshing to see those guys take some ownership in what we're doing, to buy in, to jump all in this, and they've done a great job. We're really excited. There's a lot of expectations. That you never know what's going to happen in a season, but we think we've got a lot of the right pieces to be able to make a run, and we're excited. Everybody's excited at this time of year, but we really feel like that we have an opportunity to go out and be much improved from last year.